Hello and welcome. Thank you for joining us today. Today we're talking about test and triumph. So there's this beautiful story I heard about a man who was hanging out with his friend. He wasn't a believer, and they were joking around, cracking little jokes, and so they came up with an idea like, let's go over to your house and continue our feast. And so he says, whoa, wait a minute, my wife is a Christian. I said, they said, well, we are Christians too, and everybody's a Christian. Let's go. We're gonna really find out if you're right. He says she's different. She's a born again Christian. Well, after much persuasion, they decided to go, and so the wife, being a nice person, a hospitable person, provided food for them and drinks, and they started acting as though they were drunk, kicking the bottles everywhere and kicking the food on the floor, just trying to frustrate the poor little woman. But instead, she was singing, he bore my shame, and just kept being so nice, and after a long time of trying, they just gave up. And so the man told his friends, he says, I told you, she's a Christian. And this is a true story, and those men actually became Christians based on this one encounter. In my life, several years ago, I was in dire need of a financial miracle. And so a man approached me. He says, hey, how about you build a website for me, and I'm gonna give you all, a lot of money. And found out it was a bogus website, and so I had to make a choice. Do we go ahead and do this and take the compensation or not? Decided not to. And I remember, within 2 weeks, God, really just opened up the doors for me to experience and do, what I'm doing now. So that was a test. And you know better than I do, because a lot of you are students and you have tests all the time. And tests may be difficult, but the end result is triumph, in the sense that once you get past it, you get a certification that yes, you've done your job, you've done well, and it's that good. We see that in the Bible too. Job was a man who God allowed the devil to test, and he held on to God. He was faithful, and he triumphed. So many of you at this period of time are going through tests. Some are very sick, some are struggling with finances or with relationships. And so the encouragement today is, trust in God, keep believing in Him. This may just be a test, and your triumph is just around the corner. Thank you for watching today. Stay blessed. Till next week. Jesus loves you. I love you. Bye-bye.